So today we are going to discuss a topic on air compressors. So before going to the topic, let us see what is the working principle of an air compressors, where we are using air compressors, and what is the purpose of air compressors in our day-to-day life. So let us see what is the working principle of an air compressors. So air is available in nature. So the air available is in atmospheric pressure. So the air's pressure has to be increased to the required pressure for many applications. So that we need a device. So that device is the air compressors. If you take the working principle of an air compressors, here we are having a prime mover. In this prime mover, heat is given as an input to this prime mover, and then heat is rejected. So here work is done in the prime mover. Okay. So this work done is transferred to the air compressor. So that what happens in the air compressors, low pressure air is sucked inside, and then it is converted to high pressure air. So here heat is rejected. So this is the working principle of an air compressors. So here the work is done in the air compressor to increase the pressure from low pressure to high pressure. So what is the need for increasing this pressure? So what is the need? So if we take our day-to-day life, we are having many pneumatic applications. And we are having many industry applications. So in our pneumatic applications and in many industry applications, we need compressed air. So that we need these air compressors. So if we take our in real time life, if we take this a setup here we are having a robotic arm. So this robotic arm, we need some pneumatic air. So this pneumatic supply, so the compressed air is given. So these are some of the applications in our real time. So here, if you take these air compressors, now let us see what are the classifications of air compressors. So based on the classifications, the first classification is single acting and double acting. So what is meant by single acting and what is meant by double acting? Okay. So if you take a normal reciprocating compressor, okay, so the air is taken inside through an inlet valve and it is compressed and it is sent outside. Okay, here there is a piston setup. So what the piston here takes place is, so this is inlet. So air is taken inside and it is compressed and it is sent outside as a compressed air. So if the suction and the compression takes place on the same side, then it is called as a single acting cylinder. But if the suction and delivery takes place on both the sides of the piston, then it is a double acting. Okay. So this is based on the working. So and we are having reciprocating and rotary compressors. Okay, we are having reciprocating and rotary compressor. In reciprocating compressor, what happens is the air is taken inside by the reciprocating motion of the piston and cylinder. Whereas in the rotary compressors, the motion takes place in a rotary wheels like this. So here the motion takes place in this rotary wheel. So these are the both ways where air is compressed. And if you take single stage and multi-stage, single stage and then multi-stage. So what is meant by single stage and what is meant by multi-stage? So the air is compressed to the required pressure through using one cylinder. So that stage is called as a single stage. If the required pressure is acquired by a single action using a single cylinder, it is called as a single stage. If the required pressure is done in one or more cylinders, then it is called as a multi-stage air compressors. So these are some classification, and based on the discharge, so we are having low pressure, medium pressure and high pressure, and these are the classifications of air compressors. And now coming to the work done of the air compressors. So here in the air compressors, the work done is negative. Okay, here the work done is negative because the air compressor cannot do the work by itself. Okay, so the work is done by the prime mover. Okay, so here the work done is negative. So these air compressors we are using in our day-to-day lives in many pneumatic application in spray painting, and we are using in foundries for pneumatic hammers, pneumatic visors. If you take in many industries, compressed air is required for many purposes. So this is the basic working principle of an air compressor and the classifications and applications of the air compressor. Thank you.